Now tuning in to Earbud Media. Audio for everyone.
On this beautiful Saturday afternoon, how out of character for us.
I've never felt so awake to do a podcast before in my life.
Either it's late evening,
yep,
and we're both tired, and it's during the work week too, so we're like tired.
And so pessimistic.
And yeah, just like cynical bastards. Or it's like oddly early in the morning on like a weekend.
Yep.
Which also tired.
Yep.
And not happy.
Right? Yeah.
But this is just good vibes.
This is a brunch pod, and I don't know that we have done one of those in years.
Yeah, we're cracking open the mimosas.
Hold on,
we got our cold ones. Oh shit. Nice,
you hear that?
Dude. I did. It was very faint, but I heard it.
It was my hand sanitizer, but that basically is the same thing. God damn it, I need my juice. God damn it.
This was the perfect time.
I know. I drank it before this.
You blew it.
I needed it to prepare me for therapy.
That's true. A pre-game juice is important.
Just a little behind the curtain. I do Saturday morning therapy sessions, which is just for y'all. I have an alarm set on Saturday mornings, but it's not like I'm going to refresh and like go to the gym. It's I'm going to set this alarm because I need to go cry in the morning.
This is my cry alarm.
It's, for all you water sign bitches, like, that's, hi, welcome, I'm here. And so I had a good cry this morning.
Congratulations.
And now I'm ready, and I have no tears left to cry.
Oh my god, in the stewed, Ariana Grande.
I know.
Special guest, Ariana Grande.
It's me. My hair's in a tight bun, though, and not a tight pony. How the fuck are you doing?
I'm doing good. I made some adult purchases, and I just got them in today, and I'm very excited for them. Can I tell you what they are?
Our sponsor, Adam and Eve.
Yeah, right. It's dildos. No.
What are they? Tell me.
I bought a French press and
did
a rice cooker.
Oh my god, Cody!
Two things I didn't have before. We had a French press before our old apartment. But in the process of moving, it just got lost into the void, and we just never replaced it, so we've, like, kind of been using our Keurig and being pissy about it, because we're babies, and just assholes, but we're like, also coffee's important.
Right.
But then I was like, oh, you can just buy one for, like, $16.
Right, yeah.
And it's big, and it's, like, it came with a frother, so I could, like, froth shit if I want to.
Froth juice.
Oh god, there's so many opportunities. I could make just like deranged cocktails with this thing. Just nightmare fuel. But I never in my life had a rice cooker, ever.
Oh my god, welcome.
And I've just been cooking it in a pot like a fucking plebeian.
Oh.
And burning my rice always, because I just let it go, and then I'm like, shit, this needs to be watched over, and I never do that.
Right, yeah.
But now I have a little guy, and it has a thing on top where you could steam your veggies if you wanted to at the same time.
It is the best purchase
I'm
that
so
you
excited.
have made.
Yeah.
And I have never been more proud of you.
Thank you.
In my whole life.
Oh my god. I feel like I've leveled up, Like, I deserve this, and I feel great.
You really have. The amount of meals that you will now be able to make.
Dude. Oh my god.
The only way that I survived college was just by eating rice and frozen vegetable. Like, that was it.
Oh, sure. Yeah.
Because it was just setting it in there and then being able to just have that little boy run its little juices off and just make that. It was a game changer. So congratulations.
Oh my god. Thank you so much.
Thank you to the sponsor of this podcast, Cody's Rice Cooker.
Yeah.
And only Cody's Rice Cooker. So.
Yeah. Ugh.
I'm sorry that your original French press was lost to the void that is one sock and the bobby pin, and what else gets lost in that void? Like fucking, I don't know.
Every hair tie you've ever had.
Yes, hair ties.
Yeah, for sure.
Jesus Christ. All the things that you need, and then you find that shit when you move
Chapstick,
out.
for sure.
Oh my God.
I've lost every chapstick I've ever purchased.
Same.
Like,
bobby pins, hair ties, they all leave. I don't get it.
It's awful. Why?
Sunglasses. Every time.
Oh, sure. Yeah.
Can't keep my hands on them. I buy them and then they immediately lose them.
They turn to dust and you're like, what happened?
Yeah. I don't know. Some kind of fucking Thanos power. I don't understand.
Yeah.
It's my superpower. That's my fucking vampire power, is I just dissolve sunglasses. Fucking acid hands.
Yeah, acid hands.
That's what happens. I eat so much citrus and I don't realize my hands turn into fucking acid. It's not what I wanted.
I need a Birds of Prey style movie about acid hands and her origin story. I need that.
Yep.
So bad. You and Ewan
happens.
McGregor just like fucking hanging out with your fucking burned hands.
Yep.
Eroding shit.
This is what I get.
Go.
I just have eaten so much fucking lemon and lime and orange juice and all
lime
this shit.
popsicles.
And lime popsicles and eating grapefruit just raw. Just can't anymore. I'm just full of it.
Yeah.
It's a crime, but oh my God, speaking of crimes, Cody, I have something to confess to you.
Oh, please. Welcome to the space. Welcome to Confessional. I'm your Pope.
Hi, welcome to Into the Twilight, Two Popes Corner.
Also, the Pope is not in the confessional.
Wait, you don't think that two popes confess to each other? Just two guys vibing?
That's true. As popes, we can confess to each other. Listen, I haven't seen any of the recent, like, Pope-based media that's been happening over the last few years, but I do heavily relate to Jude Law in a Pope fit, smoking a cigarette, and just vibing and, like, photosynthesizing in the sun. Yeah, that's a surprise. It's me. That's my eternal mood. But anyway, what's your confession?
So, my confession to you is that sometime in the evening, and by evening I mean sometime around 8:30 last night when I was going to bed, I apparently was doing some searching on Twitter, and I don't remember doing said searching on Twitter. I saw some I recognized, looking up coronavirus, keeping up with tabs of my city falling apart.
Right.
But one I distinctly didn't recognize, and it was a certain fuckboy that I would never have searched on my own accord unless I was, I don't know, asleep in the middle of the night, or my phone was unlocked by my cat. I don't know. It was John Mayer, Cody. I don't know.
What?
I don't know. But I opened my phone this morning and I looked at my recent searches and I was like, yeah, this looks all good. This looks normal. And then I saw John Mayer and I was like, I didn't do that. I didn't do that. Did Sleep Meat do that? And so naturally I had to click on it and see just like what's up in the John Mayer fandom.
Yeah.
And do you want to know what's going on in the John Mayer fandom? Because it's all pretty horny.
Yeah, what's up? What are they talking about?
It's just a lot of people asking to be the sugar babies of John Mayer.
Oh.
And a lot of people saying that his music really slaps when you haven't had a dad or when you've had kids already.
Ooh.
And so I don't know how this happened, but I want to just say this is my last episode, and I'll go ahead and just check myself in. This is my last resort.
Put your hands behind your back. This is... Jesus.
But yeah, that's my confession corner. Hi, I'm one of the two popes. Thank you.
Yeah, I appreciate your vulnerability in this space, for sure.
Thank you. And I know that you are judging me over your French press costume. So.
I think that's what happens when you get a French press. You just automatically become a little judgier.
That's what I understand it as someone who is part French Canadian. I think I understand that the French are a little bit judgy, which is okay because I'm also judgy. So
sure.
Speaking of judgy folks, should we get into our current events?
Oh, please.
One of which is about a very judgy superhero that we have some current events on.
Our boy.
Our boy. This is sort of relevant by the time that this comes out.
Yeah.
So Matt Reeves, our boy,
yeah,
Matt, has posted some new photos of the Batmobile.
Boing, 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 boing.
And it be zoomin'.
Oh yeah. This zooms for sure.
It be vroomin'.
As Charlie XCX once said, vroom vroom.
Oh my god.
Just know they can't catch me. Vroom vroom.
Hey, Charlie XCS, always welcome on the pod.
Oh, yeah. Come on.
I definitely want to know Charlie XCX's opinions on Twilight.
Oh,
always.
I'm sure she has them.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
I don't know that there's anyone...
Okay, yes, that's fair. Before me, 3 years ago. I was the last one.
You thought you didn't have opinions, and then you did. So,
yeah. Okay.
Anyways, this is a car.
Yeah. Listen, it's a sexy car.
It does.
I think this makes me think, makes me understand a little bit why guys are, attracted to cars, a little bit.
True.
Because this is a hot car.
It's true. This car...
It's very
car
sleek.
Fucks.
It's like a matte black, and it's got cool lights going on, and there's, weird, wings thing. It looks... I'm doing weird hand motions that you can't see, but it's, doing a little thing, and
it's true.
Yeah. It's a sexy little car.
I'm intrigued, that's for sure. Can you tell me about the second photo in this set that is equivalent to the Mr. Krabs meme, where it's just zoom it, this photo is in motion?
It's funny you say that because I was gonna say it reminds me of a Renaissance painting.
I mean, the Mr. Krabs meme is a Renaissance painting.
That's true. It's true. It's art in its highest form. So the car is in the center of the shot and in front, and fucking our boy Robert is in the back as Batman, and his cape is just fucking swishing out. It's so poetic. It's just billowing in the wind. It's beautiful.
I love it. Yeah. I'm very excited. I have in the past, I want to say 1 or 2 weeks or so, started watching the Fast and the Furious movies for the first time.
Ooh, very fun.
Because unsurprisingly, they are Chris's favorite movies. I hope that you can notice visually through this audio medium that I am visually sticking my hand through my eyeball. And I will say that because the Fast and Furious movies are all about cars that fuck, that I will say that this Batmobile is a car that fucks. So
oh yeah.
I can attest to that for sure.
Yeah. Checkmate, car guys. You won this round. You got us.
Now please get away from our podcast because I don't know that I want car guys that talk about fucking cars around us.
Yeah, fair enough.
You. Getting away to the opposite type of dude from that, can you tell me a little bit more about James Scully in your James Scully corner, please?
God, it's the best corner.
It's the most pure.
It's full of sweaters and soft boys and just it's great. Welcome to James Scully corner.
My favorite kind of man.
This week we got a profile in L with our boy. And
I love him.
The headline is the best part, I would say, besides the photos, which are obviously always good.
I agree.
Use James Scully actually hates green juice.
Fuck it. Green juice is canceled. It's done. It's over.
The green juice stock market is plummeting.
It's done. He says it's over, so it's done.
Yeah, every fucking health cafe in Los Angeles is bankrupt now. It's over.
Yep.
That's it.
It's over.
Yeah. I do just love the idea of him, having to drink green juice at work. Like, that's his job, to drink grape juice, and he hates it so bad, and he's just like,
They want me to be healthy.
It's like, it's celery. Gross.
Yeah, to be fair, like, Joseph was just drinking that pure celery juice, which sounds awful.
Right.
Like,
Yeah.
with no other flavor, that does just sound nasty.
Yeah.
So, I get it. Tell me about these photos.
These photos are so good.
I love his eyes.
Yeah. They're beautiful. He's just, like, in a comfy pink, like, bright fuchsia sweater. And he's so soft, just as soft as the sweater looks.
It does look like a really soft sweater.
It does. And he's, like, especially this, like, last photo, which I know you particularly like, he's doing a little wink. And he's just, like, so comforting.
It's mainly because the face and expression that he is giving in this last photo is the same expression that I gave in every single photo as a child, where I hate looking at a camera when it's specifically what it looks like the weather is in this, where it's not directly sunny, but it's just like the gray kind of sunny.
Yeah.
And so having to stare at that just without sunglasses just makes my eyes hurt. And so what he's doing right now is something I very much relate to, of like, I'm going to look at you, but I'm not going to be happy about it. And so I just very much resonate with that. I think it's very adorable.
Oh, I love it.
He's just so pure.
Yeah.
It makes me very happy. Also, I will just say, at L.com, no shade, but you are giving me an advertisement for cruises right now, which...
Yeah. Ooh, yikes. Maybe bad timing.
Not gonna take you up on that, but...
Right. Thank you,
Get
though.
that money.
Yeah, get your coin. Do what you gotta do.
But I'm a pass. Thank you very much.
Right.
I think the last piece of current events is the one that I'm most excited about this week.
Yeah.
I'm so excited about this.
Oh, God. Pure bliss.
So there's a new trailer out for The High Note, which I don't think I knew about. I knew Dakota Johnson was in a movie, but it's a new movie, like Austin Powers would say. So Dakota Johnson, Tracee Ellis Ross, and then, yep, you guessed it, Ice Cube's in it. I knew you all were waiting
coming.
for it.
You know.
As of right now, it's slated to come out in early May.
Mm-hmm.
And, y'all, we just watched the trailer. And it's so adorable.
Yeah, I'm fucking stoked.
I'm so excited. It looks like a blast.
Yeah. I just love seeing Dakota Johnson in a movie where it feels like she's not being morally compromised.
Absolutely.
You know? To be there, like, it seems like she's having a great time. She seems like she's having fun. She's being funny.
Right.
Which
Absolutely.
is a very refreshing surprise for me. A very welcome surprise.
I feel like most people don't allow her to be funny.
Right.
Which is
like, you have to be hot.
It's a criminal move on their part.
Yeah.
Because I find her quite funny, personally.
Yeah. And with just, like, hanging out with Tracee Ellis Ross and these two just gorgeous people.
Right. Tracee Ellis Ross is having what looks like an amazing time on this.
Dude, she is having so much fun.
They both seem to be vibing on this, and it looks like, from what I can tell, Tracee Ellis Ross is the star, like some sort of singer, and Dakota Johnson is her assistant, and is just struggling.
Just not having it. Yeah. And wants to be, like, a music producer and wants to make her new album, and there's, like, whoa, tension.
Yes, because
can she do it?
Ice Cube is,
real life Ice Cube.
Yep. Anyways, it looks amazing, and I'm excited to see it and support them.
Yeah. I will say, too, that she's coming for Case 2's gig a little bit.
Absolutely.
With the, begrudging personal assistant to a very famous person cinematic universe that Kristen has done for 2 movies already.
Right.
We're just building, we're expanding it, and I'm excited. It's a very good genre. I'm into it.
I will say that rather than having them compete, I would love to see them in a movie together. However, if that happens, I will actually die. That will be the end of this show because I will no longer be able to contribute anything useful.
Yeah.
So that is, there's give and
that's
take.
The price
there.
we pay. Yeah, that's you come to expect that.
Right,
know?
Exactly.
Yeah.
So, But I would, do it for the gays. You know what I mean? So.
Yeah.
Okay. So we're on to the finale of You.
Yes.
Finally.
Oh my god.
You season 2.
We made it.
Hey, look, Ma. We made it.
Stop.
No.
I can't. I don't know how.
Every chance that I get to bring up both Bren and Yuri as well as Ma the film, I will.
Jesus.
Let's talk about Ma as a bonus Jonas. Because that was a rough movie.
You saw it?
Yes, I saw it in theaters. I saw that shit in theaters.
Oh my god, I guess. I feel so out of touch with Twitter because everyone just makes Ma jokes and I'm like, I have no frame of reference.
the Ma memes are very good, actually.
There's something.
They are something. Okay.
Yeah. Anyway, sorry, getting out of track.
Anyways, so we do have a listener question I think will fit better if we bring it up in context.
Yeah, sure.
But when we spoke last on the pod, the penultimate episode. Hey, that's good.
Yes.
Nice. Love did a hit on Candace.
Mm-hmm.
The bad kind.
A fatal hit, one would say.
a critical, strong, slashy, bloody kind of hit.
Yeah. Yep.
So that's not great.
No, definitely not.
Not the best way to go into this final episode where Joe is like still in the glass box of emotion.
Yes.
Great. So, folks, this finale is something? Is everything? I don't know.
Yeah.
But the 5 to 6 minutes leading up to the title card is cinema. Full stop.
Yeah. No, I agree.
Cody, I would like you to tell me about your emotions leading up to the title card because there are a lot of big eyes. There are a lot of close faces.
Yeah.
And I want to know your
the
thought
framing
process.
of the show, and especially in this 6-minute fucking monologue, is criminal.
Oh, are you telling me that you didn't like the fact that Love just continues to talk endlessly for about 6.5 minutes?
Right. It's almost as if that was the whole season 1 of this television show. But yeah, it was interesting. So Love is basically going about her fucking Joker origin story.
Oh my god.
Where she's like, so she, killed the au pair, and it wasn't 40. And they...
Dun dun dun.
Bum bum bum, and she was just like, cool, just gonna pin it on him like a cool sister would, because my parents are gonna cover it up anyway. And then she lived a lie, and then she's like, so that's how I deal with my emotions, and that's my brain. Cool. And it's something, and it's just like, having this, like, just talking at Joe, being like, no, we're soulmates, like, we're the same kind of person, and, like, only we have each other's back, or whatever, like, we got this, because, like, who else is, this is it.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah. And then she killed fucking, Jesus, what's her face? Oh,
Delilah.
my God. Delilah, that was a whole thing.
There are so many things in this, all before the title card, folks. I want you to remember this.
Yeah.
That, like, it starts off with Joe reading a quote, and it's like, all right, fuck.
Right.
And
I read. Did you forget?
Hi, I'm well read.
I did used to work at a bookstore, so lest we forget.
And now I work in a grocery store, but it has books, so that's basically still a bookstore. Yeah, so all of this is starting off before that. There are so many things about this that you just see the complete unraveling of love during this point. One of the things that stands out to me during all this is Joe's like, so why'd you kill Candace? And she's like, I don't understand why you're doing this. She was crazy. And he's like, okay. And then all of a sudden Love is like, I'm fine. But it's just like her volume is at like a 200% for no reason because they're right next to each other.
Right. She has a lot of emotions, okay? I will say I was a very vocal skeptic of both Love and this actress. But I will say, this episode, she acted the shit out of this. Like,
she does a good job.
She's really good at, like, emotional yelling in many different contexts. And, like, there were some good moments in there. And I was like, all right, you got me. I'm sold.
She is an expert at nailing the face where she constantly looks like she's crying, even when she's fine. Like, she always looks like a water sign to me, like a Pisces, like always on the verge of crying. Like, do you watch Jenna Marbles videos?
I sure do.
So you're familiar with Kermit?
Yes.
She, to me, feels like the personal embodiment of Kermit to me, where she's like always about to cry, even when she's happy.
Wow.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, for sure.
So that's where I'm at. But I don't know that Sarmit would do a murder. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
All right. So Joe does the whole thing where he's like, I don't think you understand, Love. I'm a murderer. Here's all the people I killed. Here's what I did. Don't you understand? You read the book. Like, you get it. And she's like, yeah, but, like, that's hot, though. We're soulmates. And he's like, oh, fuck. Like, I'm in this box. I can't get out of here.
Damn. It's like, all right, I guess, maybe I get how other people felt when I did this. Like, maybe this is not great. Interesting.
There are a couple of pieces of her monologue that I think are worth noting. One, the super healthy, super normal part where she's like, oh, I can fix him. Because we find out that she had, like, seen Joe and, like, chose him in the grocery store, just like Joseph had already seen and chose her. It was like this, like, 4D level chess that both of them were playing on each other, which is a lot. It's like, okay, y'all are gross and maybe were made for each other. Yeah. They do another fucking flashback to the I Wolf You thing, which needs to fucking knock it off. Y'all need to stop it.
I'm trying to forget, and you keep shoving it in my face.
Y'all need to stop it. And then one of my favorites is the part where they like show us this B-roll during her monologue where she is reading after she's like sicked her PI on Joseph. She's in, I think, his apartment, maybe reading Beck's book, and she's figured out like he's the one that wrote it at this point. And she's like, Beck is unspecial and mediocre, and it's like, bam, like, mic drop.
This fucking boring. I'm cool and exciting and fun. I'm a cool girl.
It's so good. And then
I can do crime.
She's
Beck
like,
was a coward. I slit Candace's fucking neck, so...
She is so boring. She says she's a writer, but she doesn't write. And I say I'm a killer, and I actually kill people. So, how about that? And then right before the title card, she looks at Joseph, and again, they're like right next to each other, but just have this glass separating. And she says, you didn't break me. You opened up your heart to me. We're soulmates, Joseph. And then it takes this beat, and we just hear Joseph say, what the fuck? Sometimes this show. Sometimes.
Yeah.
Not always, because fuck this show, but sometimes.
It has its moments.
Sometimes. All right. This is the time where I think we should talk about our listener question.
Oh, sure.
Would you like to read it?
Yeah. This is from our patron, Cassandra.
Yes.
Who asks, what do you think of the Ellie situation? I just really want her to get Joe in the next season so bad.
Same.
Yeah, so Ellie gets mad fucked over, as part of this, like, you know, oh, we're gonna, like, take on the world, and it's gonna be fine, and we're gonna just, like, be in love and together, and that's great. Joe is like, hey, so you killed Delilah, which, like, bummer, for sure. Not a great... Yeah, a little rude. Maybe consult me first. What the fuck are you gonna do about Ellie? Like, what is Ellie gonna do? Because she's 15 and just now has no any person in her life now to take care of her. And she's like, okay, cool. I did think of something. I do have a plan for this. What if we frame her for murder? What if? what if we frame her for Crystalia's murder, aka Henderson's murder? Come on. And then they do it!
And they do it.
She's already done it.
Meanwhile, she's explaining this crack theory while she's eating all those fucking blue diamond almonds that are in this fucking storage unit.
Yeah.
She's like, no, trust me, hear me out. Hey, hear me out.
Meanwhile, Delilah's still fucking bleeding out over here. Like
literally.
Like, oh, it's so bad. Poor girl.
I hate it. It pisses me off so much that Love is so secure in the fact that her family, like, owns the LAPD, that's how they got out of this au pair situation, that they're fine. She's so fine with her chess moves here that she thinks by setting this up and then putting this note out saying that Delilah, like, killed herself is enough to, I don't know, I guess, take the attention off Ellie.
Right.
It makes no sense.
Yeah. What the fuck?
I don't get it. Anyways, so the freaking police officer, the one that Delilah was, like, with, is like, what were you doing the night that Crystalia was murdered? I mean, Henderson. I mean, what?
Which also, first of all, fuck this guy.
Fuck this guy.
He did such a 180.
For real.
Of being like, I'm, like, Ellie's cool, and, like, I'm gonna help, and, like, I'm chill with Delilah, even though, like, we're not really together. Like, I care about these people, and, like, whatever. Immediately, the second he gets one random tip on the fucking phone that's like, you should see what Ellie's up to, because she was there the night of the murder. He's like, all right, fuck you, Child Protective Services, fuck you, or I'll just fucking lock you up. What? What happened?
I don't understand how this guy is even doing his job correctly. I don't...
Yeah.
And I know it's a show, so, like, whatever. But still.
Sure. Ugh.
I just don't trust him, and I don't like this dude.
Yeah. Get bad vibes.
So, eat that. Eat it.
Nice. Got him.
I got him. I did it. Anyways, so Ellie is, like, at the jail, at the police station. You know, she's whatever. She's locked up. It's like Monopoly. She's at the jail.
Yeah, she did not collect $200 in Pasco. Yeah.
And she calls 40 because fuck Joe. Like, he won't do shit.
Yeah, absolutely not.
She knows better. And 40's like, hey babe, so glad you called. Gonna take care of all of this. I have a great lawyer. However,
I'll call my boys.
my boys, totally there. We'll take care of it. However, I can't be there because I am Mr. Nancy Drew, and I am across the country working on some 60-minute bullshit.
I'm doing some sleuthing.
I have a fucking, what's the Sherlock hat called? Those, like, fucking duck hunter hats?
I don't think I've ever heard them referred to as anything but Sherlock Holmes hats.
Okay, great. So it's a Sherlock Holmes hat and a fucking pipe,
right?
And he's doing the damn thing.
He's got a magnifying glass.
Yeah. He just, like, went on Amazon. He bought, like, a Sherlock Holmes kit.
Yeah.
And that's what he's doing.
Yeah.
And he's going to go see fucking John Stamos.
Our boy is back.
Folks, he's back.
Our slightly scary,
Dr. Nicky.
Slightly horny, bearded John Stamos.
who is
It's just chilling in prison.
super chill,
Yeah.
doesn't give a fuck about anything except...
Especially 40, yeah.
Well, yes, he doesn't give a fuck about 40. All he cares about is Christ.
Yeah. 40 goes to see Dr. Nikki because he's like, I believe. Like, maybe Candace was onto something. Maybe Joe had, like, killed Beck and, you know, John Stamos is in prison when he shouldn't be. And I've been reading these Reddit theories and I'm like, I'm jacked. I'm ready to go. Dr. Nikki could not be less interested in the proposition of him busting him out of jail or something. He's like, you know what? I'm a bad guy. I'll tell you that, 40. I'm a bad dude. I didn't kill Beck, but I did do a lot of personal crimes. Like, my wife hates me. I fucked all of my fucking clients as a therapist. Like, I'm a bad guy. And jail is pretty sick. So, I'm just gonna do me.
I'm gonna eat
and
this
get the
Oikos
fuck
yogurt.
Yeah, I'm gonna eat my fucking Oikos, and I'm gonna, you know, think about God or whatever. And later
days. I'm out.
Yeah. Yeah.
Dr. Nikki out.
Mic drop.
Yeah. What it does seem to have confirmed for 40, though, which will come into play later, is that Joseph is the one that killed Beck.
Yeah.
Because he starts to, like, see those numbers in his head, and they're starting to all, like, make equations that connect. And he's like, oh,
Right.
fuck.
Like, oh no, my fucking sister is dating a murderer. Uh-oh.
And poor 40 does not realize that his sister also a murderer.
Right.
And
Oh,
so,
poor guy.
so he's having a bit of a day.
Yeah.
Anyways, so after that last conversation between Joseph and Love, they'd had like a little bit of a tiff, and so Love had left because she had gotten all angry, I think, and was like, I have to go, or whatever. I think she was like, I think that's when she was like, I have to go make a cake or something.
Yeah, I gotta stress bake.
And so when she came back, Joseph was like, well, fuck. How did Beck use this time? She was like, oh, well, she decided to be in love with me. And he was like, but...
Interesting.
Damn it. And so he decides this time when Love comes back to, like, get all nasty and scrappy and fight and stuff.
Yeah.
Because he's the one that threw away the fucking key. He fucked this up, but now it's her fault. And so they get all scrappy, and she's like, oh, lol, you can't kill me. I'm pregnant. Woo. And this is the part that throws a wrench in his plan. Because Joe hears kid.
and his body turns into Jell-O.
Yep.
He's like, he thinks in sepia, and he's like, wow, maybe I can be the good father I didn't have. Which, like, Joe, absolutely you cannot be that. You're Joe.
I don't know, Cody, because I feel like he watched Goodfellas quite a bit when he was a kid and growing up, and he was like, I could be a good fella himself. So, you know, Joe's teens, he's got a lot of them. He's got Ellie, who fucking hates his guts. He's got Paco, who hates his guts.
But here's the thing, he's got a bad track record with kids. He loves the idea of just napping kids and being their fucking paternal figure or whatever.
He just wants to collect them, and he doesn't really know what to do with them, but he knows that he needs them for someday.
Right. He's like, these will be useful to make me whole. This will make me a person.
Like a little puzzle of them. He's saving them for a rainy day.
Yeah.
You know, for like an upcoming storm.
Sure.
Like a fucking Joseph's Ark. Yeah. Like a fucking, what was it? Oh yeah, no, it was Joe's Ark. That's what it was. Holy shit. Joe's Ark. Yep. Just the little teens, keeping them all safe. Just him, those ancient fucking rare-ass books. Just some teens doing nothing else because he's just vibing. No technology.
God damn it.
Ellie's gonna fucking sneak her phone on there, though. Just TikTok this journey.
Oh, absolutely.
I'm just gonna be like for part 2, and then there's never a part 2 because he's gonna, like, fucking yeet her fucking phone into the fucking river.
Pacific, yeah.
Yep. I love the idea that Joe's Arc, he'll call it Joe's Arc and be like, come invite your friends. But it's just
party
like
you can drink, it's cool. I'm cool Joe.
But it's just like a fucking houseboat docked somewhere because he doesn't actually know how to drive a boat.
Oh, sure, yeah.
I love that idea.
Yeah.
Okay, so she's like, oh, lol, I'm pregnant. And he's like, damn, I've always wanted a kid. I've always wanted to parent someone better than my father parented me. And then he goes into this, like, song. He, like, breaks off into his own dance number.
Yeah.
He's still in the fucking glass box. Delilah's dead body, folks, still there.
Still there!
Love will, in a second, like, put fucking Delilah's dead body in her, like, trunk without gloves on because
that's Candace's body.
Oh, that was Candace's body. That's
the sunglasses, and that's also very funny because A, no gloves, but B, she's doing this in broad fucking daylight. It is the middle of the day in Los Angeles. And she's just, like, opening her trunk, being like, do. I have a body. It's covered in blood and a bag and da-da-da. Like, what?
I just don't get it. I don't understand her way of thinking at all.
Yeah.
I don't understand. Anyways. Hey, Cody, you know how you fight with someone and you fight with someone because they're a murderer and then you be like, hey, don't kill me because I'm pregnant. And then you're like, oh, okay, yeah, cool. And so the way that you make up with them is to go to your friend's wedding. You know that feel?
You know, we've all been there, right? Like, we can all say.
It be like that sometimes.
Yeah. You ever just, like, in a way to assuage your murder fight difficulties, your relationship troubles, just go to a gay wedding and just feel it out.
just try it out, see how it feels on you.
Yeah.
To be fair, this wedding, real cute.
So cute.
It's really cute.
Everyone looks great. People are having fun. People are getting married. It's great. Love is in the air.
Well, she's not flying, but she did.
Someone fucking threw love like a bouquet.
They just roll her up, run her around the grass like a bowling ball. They play croquet with her. It's like, ma'am, she's pregnant. Please stop. Stop hitting her with a croquet bat. Anyways, yes, it all looks great. These murders clean up nice. It's fine. Except for 40 is trying to crash this wedding.
Yeah. Didn't get an invite, you know? So.
Which is yikes. And he's causing a whole thing because his sister is in there with a murderer, but he doesn't realize that his sister's a murderer, which is, like, awkward for him.
Right. Like, read the room for him. Pull it together.
And then the end of this episode kind of comes to a head at, you know where it is, In-N-Out. No, I'm just kidding. That would be hilarious, though.
This whole season was sponsored by In-N-Out, and they just, like, they got the last final shot.
No, it comes to a head at the standoff at Anavrin, where, so, our main characters, Ellie's there.
Yep.
That
All
cop's there.
Yeah.
Fucking 40's there, Joseph's there, and Love's there. It's like a whole fucking Shakespearean thing.
Yeah.
And Ellie's there. Joseph's gonna, like, give her money.
Right. She's gonna book it to Florida, and he's just gonna, like, send her money to live and vibe.
Which, like, good on Ellie to, like, get money and go.
Yeah.
And never see him again, other than just for, like, cash. Good job.
Right. Scam the fuck out of him.
Yes, exactly.
It's what you deserve.
I just want the best for her.
Yeah.
But then this standoff gets a little bit testy.
Yeah.
Because 40's all like, my sister. And then it gets, Love is all gaslighty.
Right.
And I don't know. It's all rough stuff in here. Because Joseph does nothing. As usual.
As per usual, yes. Just taking a
40
backseat.
He does. 40 is like very set on trying to kill Joseph. He's like, you, bud.
He's got a gun to his head and is yelling.
Very like Joey's got a gun. What? I had to do it to him, okay?
Have you considered not doing it to him?
No, I haven't. The problem, though, is that fucking cop is there.
Always a wrench in the plans here.
Cops, always a wrench, you know what I mean?
Listen.
So he kills 40. And I just feel so bad.
Yeah, our fucking boy.
All he's done has been gaslit his entire life.
It's
he
true.
was just trying
from
to
the get-go.
From the get.
Yeah,
I
that
just
sucks.
feel bad. And they don't let us sit with it. They just give us a fucking time jump.
Yeah, well, Love does a lot of slow motion crying, to be fair.
That's true.
And it's pretty powerful.
There's a lot of crying. There's a lot of crying just from her character in general throughout this season.
Yes, that's true.
So, that's fair. But yes, tell me about this time jump.
Oh.
Please.
So, Joe and Love are lovey-dovey still. They're moving in together with... Love's mom is there for some reason? Or someone. I don't remember.
You know, good old Dot.
Good old Dot, our fucking friend. Chief Gaslighter, Dot. Love is carrying Joe's spawn baby, demon baby child.
The Antichrist.
Yeah, it will eat her alive, surely. But
God, I can't wait to see that.
But they're just like in a tranquil suburban town, pretty like classic settling down lifestyle away from the big city or whatever.
Yep.
And Joe is like, yeah, I think I could just, like, this could be my life, this could be great, whatever. And he's walking around, gonna vibe out in the backyard. He's holding, I shit you not, Crime and Punishment.
Oh, yeah, just from, like, the beginning of the season. Jesus.
Just, like, come on. Stop.
I mean, when has he had time to finish reading it, though? Or, like, start reading it, I guess.
I think now it's a little too late to get reflective on crime and punishment and ethics. I think we're a little past that point, Joseph.
That's
but
fair.
whatever, do what you gotta do. But he does, he turns a little bit. He sees a crack in the fence of his backyard and sees a woman who's reading.
So he
and
breaks
from that
the fence.
Right from that alone, you know she's fucked. It's over. She's got Brave New World up in there. She's got Austin. It's fucking over.
It's done.
And he's just like, well, let's see what you're all about, neighbor. And then it ends.
Can he just leave it?
Can we things were fine. You escaped fucking any type of punishment you could have perceivably imagined, like in your whole life of crime or whatever. You did it. You pulled it off. You're good. Call it quits. This is how you do it. You got a fucking demon baby on the way. Make sure just do that. Be a father. You want to be a dad. Just relax.
And like, I know that's not going to happen, but what I really what I want more than anything is for Dottie to turn around with a fucking water spray bottle and just spray at him and be like, hey, knock that shit off.
Right.
Just stop it.
We worked too hard for you to get off scot-free. To just fuck it up again.
Yes. Just please.
You know how many political strings we pulled and, like, law enforcement strings we pulled for this?
Exactly. Just...
Like, fucking... Can you just chill?
For 2 seconds?
just live?
Do you know what it's like, Joseph, to not get your dick wet for 2 seconds? Please. God. For someone who's just reading, like, NPR's top 100 books list? Like,
right.
what? Why? Why are you doing this?
Stop.
Oh, God.
Yeah, so I'm not stoked about that.
No, but I am stoked to see Love and Joseph living together as both, like, out murderers and what that is like. Mainly because I just want them to come to a head and just, like, kill each other. Like,
yeah, sure.
Yeah, I'm curious what that'll be like. Next week, we are finally starting the second book of Hidden Bodies, which is gonna be a gosh dang trip. That's for sure.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
To actually get more of the written perspective, which is just always a joy. That's for sure.
Yeah.
I'm just so excited.
I couldn't be happier. I'm thrilled.
I couldn't be. What I am thrilled to be talking about, though, is our patrons.
Pew, 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 pew.
Who we have a selection of vampires to talk about today.
Yes, love it.
A Screen Rant selection today of vampires who, according to Screen Rant, would be movie or TV vampires who would be a better match for Bella than Edward.
Can I say that this photo they have of Bella for the header she looks fucking blazed out of her mind.
She is struggling.
She's Stony Baloney in this screen grab. She's out. She's checked out. She is not here. She's not in this plane of existence.
She has already said what 3 times, and she cannot say it again.
Yeah. She's like, you know what? I'm just gonna nod and smile. Yeah.
Oh, that's very good.
Thank you.
All right, you want to start?
Sure.
Great.
Shout out to Rebecca Cullen.
Woo!
Woo! Who's gonna be Angel from Angel / Buffy.
Damn. All right, shout out to Elizabeth Swann.
Pew, 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 pew.
Who's gonna be number 9, Mick St. John from Moonlight.
Ooh. Shout out to Amy Taylor.
Woo!
Who's gonna be best boy, Viago, from What We Do in the Shadows, number 2.
Hell yeah. All right, shout out to my Mulch Gray.
My Mulch Gray. Who's
going to be Aiden from Being Human.
Ooh.
Who just the neck and the grip on that vampire.
Yeah. It's a powerful neck for sure.
It's a power move, that's for sure.
Yeah. Shout out Rebecca Steele.
Woo!
Who's gonna be another good boy, Louis, from Interview with the Vampire.
All right. Louis.
Just gotta let people know.
It's true. All right. Shout out to Kelly Beck.
Pew, 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 pew.
Who's gonna be Damon Salvatore from The Vampire Diaries.
Ooh.
Smug little bastard.
Yeah, I remember seeing his face all over Tumblr.
For real.
People would fucking love this dude. Shout out to Taylor, Brown, Town, Lautner.
Woo!
Who's gonna be another Vampire Diaries boy, Stefan Salvatore. Salvatore? Yeah. Salvatore.
I've seen that dude's face.
Yeah, I've seen this.
I know this.
I've seen those brows. Yeah.
All right. Shout out to Aaron Salinger.
Woo woo.
Who's gonna be Elijah Michelson from the originals?
Sure.
Yeah, I could fuck with that.
Yeah.
I love that.
And shout out to Sophia Salinger.
Woo!
Who's gonna be Marcel Gerard from the originals. Who, in this stage, just looks like he's wearing, like, a jacket and is not being particularly vampirish.
Yes.
But I do like the vibes. I like the energy.
Same.
It's powerful.
Same. He also looks a little, like, annoyed, which I love.
Yeah, it's a stern face, yes.
Yeah, I love that. All right. I have a fan fiction for you.
Thank God.
This fan fiction is in the same time period as where we just left off.
I love it.
And it is by Sierra Rowe.
Mm-hmm.
And it was published on January 25th of this year.
Great.
And the title is, and I want you to be shocked, I want you to brace yourself, I'm gonna poltergeist the shit out of you.
Nice.
And the summary is, 40 comes back as a ghost, and he is not happy with Joe.
Fair enough.
Which is understandable.
Yeah, I get it.
So, that makes sense given where we left off.
His feelings are valid.
His feelings are very valid.
Yeah.
All right. The context for where I'm reading is that apparently 40 in this section of the world is has worn, anyways, a very distinct kind of cologne.
Okay.
And Joe has been smelling it over the past couple days.
Got it.
Okay. Joe was in the stockroom, on hands and knees to reach into the back of the lowest shelf to grab the last box of register books. The register books are impulse buys that get shelved near the register. Stupid little gift books that you pick up for that person you don't know how to shop for and don't care enough to learn about or even think of until you get up to the register to pay for someone else. Somehow the last box of 101 life-affirming mantras for the working woman has gotten pushed back to the very back, and Joe has to practically crawl into the shelf to retrieve it. You trying to seduce me, old sport? Joe jumps violently, slamming into his head on the shelf above him. Fuck. He rolls his way out of the shelving unit sideways, clutching his split head. He sees a pair of legs and looks up, afraid of what he's about to see and seen.
Fuck yeah.
So,
that's fun as shit.
Things are about to get a little bit feisty.
Ooh.
Little bit feisty. Up in an Avrin.
I love it.
Joe might start getting a little bit hyphy on that moon juice. Or maybe he's had too much already. Who's to say?
Yeah, who's to say?
Not me. Not me.
Yeah.
All right, folks. Well, as we say in Seattle,
get bit
and get whipped.
Woo woo.
Woo woo.
This is an Earbud Media production. You can find us on Twitter at Earbud Media and listen to the rest of our shows. You can find this show on Twitter at Into the Twilight, as well as intothetwilight.show. You can send us an email at intothetwilightshow@gmail.com. You can also become a sponsor of the show or buy some merch at intothetwilight.bigcartel.com. Our art is done by Maddie Padilla, who you can find at YourGhostHost44 on Instagram, and our music is done by Eli Krause, you can find at Eli Sauerkraus and KrauseFilms.com. The intro and outro is by KB Smith, who you can find at KB__Smith on Twitter. You can find Allie on Twitter at Into Wild Places, and you can find me at Dyke Discourse. You've been listening to Earbud Media Production. Earbud Media. Audio for everyone.